St Mary's Parish Church in Ynys Môn in Wales. In Welsh it would be called Eglwys y Santes Fair. It's the final resting place of Kyffin Williams, who is widely regarded as the defining Welsh landscape painter of the 20th century. Something a little bit unfortunate happened only a couple of seconds after I arrived here. There's another cemetery right next to the churchyard. And literally seconds after I got out of my car, a gentleman arrived to cut the grass there. You can probably hear the grass cutting going on in the background. I think the grave of Kyffin Williams is actually in the adjacent cemetery. Parts of the church date back to the 11th or 12th century. The structure evolved through several architectural expansions over the centuries. A large part of the church was rebuilt in the 15th century, and a chapel was added in the 16th century. The large stone tower was erected in the 17th century and became the primary entrance to the church. Seems to be a war grave here. WF Talmy, HMS Stephen Furness, 13th of December 1917. It's quite a sizeable church. It's probably the most substantial church in this corner of the island. Underneath this stone are interred the remains of Griffith Hughes, late of Mynachdy in this parish. I haven't seen that before. Gent, so he was of noble birth, who departed this life on the 2nd day of January 1833, aged 63. Also Catherine Hughes, wife of the above named Griffith Hughes. She departed this life on the 30th of December 1847 in the 73rd year of her age. This is the first time I've seen a small chest tomb like this. Obviously, grave of a child, I guess. Sacred to the memory of Hugh Hughes, son of Griffith and Catherine Hughes of Mynachdy. He died 13th of January 1819, aged 6 years. Also Hugh Hughes, nephew of the above named and son of Owen Hughes by Anne, his wife, of Llanfair in this parish. In the parish of Llanfair, who died on the 28th day of November 1849, aged 3 months. So this is the chapel that was added in the 17th century. I'm guessing the original entrance must have been here, where this window is now. Memory of Mary, daughter of Griffith Pritchard. She died November 20th, 1793, aged 1 year. In memory of John Roberts, and he was a farmer. And he died on the 10th of January 1839, aged 77. There's 3 former vicars buried in this grave. But there's only a date of death for one of them. In memory of Roger Sean ap Maddock, and he was a vicar for over 60 years. And then there's John Williams, and his son James Williams. And there's only a date of death for James Williams. And he died June 25th, 1833, aged 93 years old. Very old grave here. Here lies the body of Jane Lloyd, wife of John Pritchard, who died May the 20th, 1767, aged 52. There's no inscription whatsoever on this. I don't need to try the door. That traffic cone tells me that it's locked. It's a very large tomb here. Sadly, it's completely overgrown. Thomas Owen, son of the late Owen and Catherine, died at the age of 55. That's pretty much all I can see. From 1821 to 1872, the rector of this church was a gentleman called James Williams. After a massive storm in 1828 caused a shipwreck that claimed 140 lives, Williams helped set up what would eventually become a branch of the National Lifeboat Institution. He and his wife Frances were famous for literally running down to the shore during storms to help stranded sailors. In 1835 he was awarded a gold medal for his efforts. Williams was the great-grandfather of Kyffin Williams. Somebody who was a fan of Kyffin Williams' art was James Dean Bradfield, the lead singer of the Manic Street Preachers. I understand that he used to go and visit Kyffin Williams, and he bought some paintings from him. And he actually wrote a song about Kyffin Williams on his solo album in 2006. And the song is called Which Way to Kvffin. Okay, I'm going to go and look for the grave of Kyffin Williams now. Kyffin Williams was Wales's most beloved artist. Born in Llanfair-yng-Nghornwy, Ynys Môn in 1818, he was educated at Shrewsbury in England before a medical diagnosis unexpectedly steered him towards art. He trained at the prestigious Slade School of Fine Art in London. Kyffin spent nearly 30 years balancing his own painting with his role as the senior art master at Highgate School. A major turning point came in 1968 when he won a Churchill Fellowship to travel to Llanfair, the Welsh settlement in Patagonia. There he captured the lives of the Welsh descendants and the vast South American landscape. In 1970 he returned home to Ynys Môn in Wales, dedicating the rest of his life to capturing the rugged, weather-beating soul of the Welsh landscape, using his signature bold palette knife style. And here's the grave of Kyffin Williams. Just a very simple slate headstone. The RA means that he was a member of the Royal Academy of the Arts in London. 1918 till 2006.